Hello everyone. Oh. Turn off my monitor. Actually, I might keep it. I can like hear myself double, but I think that's a good thing. 'Cause I've noticed recording myself that I have kind of a weird speech, and I just kind of want to train myself to speak more clearly. So we'll see. I also was able to turn my volume above 100. Can you hear me echo? I don't want it to interfere with anything. Properties. See, I don't remember how okay, hopefully it's not echoing, but I tried to delay my audio in OBS to try and make my PNG tuber line up, but doesn't seem like that's possible unless I download something. I don't like that you can hear me breathe. That's breathing sounds. Let me see if I can fix that. Properties. Filters maybe. Noise gate. Can hear it. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, I think I can breathe without being... Oh, it's not... Hello? Okay, I kind of messed that up. Alright, testing. Still kind of... I mean, I was kind of forcing it. Okay, how do I... Testing? Okay, I think it's between... Well? Ah. Okay, I can't. Okay, maybe? Man, I don't understand. I don't understand what the thresholds mean. Now it doesn't pick up. Okay, it only picks up if I kind of scream at it, which isn't good for late night streaming. So Sorry, I'm just playing with my mic settings, and then I'll send out the link. I think it has something to do with my noise gate. I'm gonna turn down the hold. Maybe that will help. I'll give me a minute. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that helped. But I'm done with that for now. Alright, let's send links. Links and stuff. Grab this. I'll just post to the usual places. Okay, I'm gonna toss the new noise gate up again. What does this mean? Oh, hello? Okay. Why am I... Okay. Why am I so quiet? Oh. Bum bum. Bum bum. Late night stream. Not too complicated. Sorry, it's just Twitter not loading. Late night stream. Should I hashtag MurderMedia for to be annoying? Alright, blue sky, and then we can get started. Oh, and Discord. Bop, bop, bop. Got 2 new followers, yay! Oh, Soup posted. Let me link in chat. Soup joined the Radio Static support server Magma the other day. I couldn't draw out because of a wrist injury. Oh no! Please don't hurt yourself more. Rest. But thank you for joining the like that has a little raffle associated with it as well. God, I hate the sound of breathing, but unfortunately I do need oxygen and I don't know how to fix my mic settings. Little elf on the shelf. Okay, Discord. Oh wait, I didn't post to Blue Sky. Grab the link again. Copy. And retweet also. Beep. Next stream. And my server of all my greatest patrons. My wrist hasn't been amazing because I've been fucking around making puppets when I have 10 million other things to do. Oh well, you know. I noticed the pinned comments are at the bottom now instead of the top, so that's interesting. Just little things. Just want to check, because I posted a new video earlier, so I'll just check on that real quick. Nice, similar views to what you usually get. 6 out of 10. Not horrendous. There's not many videos though, so it's probably only 10. Okay, good. We made $5 from ad revenue. Compared to how expensive these videos are to make. It's pretty funny. Just show the sliver on. Some nice comments. Alright, well, let's draw. Is the music too loud? Or is it okay? Sorry. Wrist knows it's time to draw, and it's complaining. Is my tablet working? Oh, it's not working. Okay, it is. It is. Okay, thank God. Relax. Okay, let's start working. Oh, I felt that lag in my soul. Got my eyes on chat, so feel free to yap. drawing Alistair at the end of this. Alright, so I think that was all of the drawings I wanted to make for this scene. So, scene 7 is the last part of part 1. So after this, we'll make a new file. Scene 7. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Add a folder. Gonna put my background in it. And I know what I want the background to be, but oh, here it is. Here we go. I was like, where did I put that? But thankfully, I did put it where I should have. What's it gone? Is it that small? Yeah. It's very small. I'm gonna redraw a little bit of it. This is like the left side of the garden, the Jackson Square. I have them like walking down the street. This is the last background of this part. And I hope the next couple aren't too bad, because the next part is just they're in the cafe, and then they go to the levee, and they don't have to walk down the levee much. Let's get a perspective ruler out here, so that makes our life easier. We can steal some assets from the second background. Let's see, do I need another one? I think I can get by without it. Let's grab the fence post from a previous scene. I think it was scene 2, maybe? There we go. Let's take a look in there. One of these. Uh-oh. Clip is kind of mad. Okay. Yeah, I think it's this. Alright, close that for a minute. Where'd everything go? Did I... Oh. What is scene 7? Okay, I think I was putting stuff in the wrong folder. What's that? I don't know. Anyway, close him. We got this guy. Put him down over here. Let's copy and paste him into infinity. That'll be fine. I need to mark the top of the fence. Oh, this is hard. Yeah, something like that. Is that? I don't think that's placed correctly. this more efficiently than I did the last background, which wasn't very efficient at all. Hello, Joel Fleming. Hello, hello. Oh, my wrist is a little weird from the testing puppets, which I didn't do too often, but I think it's not good for my wrist. When I record them, I'll just be sure to only like do them on days I'm not gonna be drawing. Just kind of eyeballing it, doesn't have to be perfect. Did you watch episode 8? I did. I don't quite remember. I'm not good at the remembering part. Let me think. Gosh, what happened? Oh yeah, they put a bucket on Kinger's head. That's what happened. And then, that was 20 minutes. And then, oh yeah, and then Cain died. Yeah, that was episode 8. I love Cain. He didn't deserve it. The humans weren't good enough for him. Cain is baby. He's just baby. And anything he does wrong is Kinga's fault for programming him that way. But I liked the episode. I don't have any complaints. Well, I saw some complaints on Twitter, which was just like, what was it? Just like, kind of being annoyed at how ham-fisted some of the reveals were. Like the scratch thing and Kinger's general existence. I thought the episode where they run around thinking that they're gonna get out of the circus was like making fun of people having theories, and then it's I don't know, it's kind of, oh, by the way, there is a bunch of lore. We are gonna explain things, and it's like, okay, that's fine. I didn't think you were gonna do that, but that's alright. I guess it was kind of Cain making fun of the people in the circus for thinking there might be an escape. But I kind of took it the wrong way. I thought it was kind of like a jab at the audience, and I never like those. I think they're always kind of mean. Kinger is the father of Cain. I think so, but it's also kind of weird because people have started shipping them as like a romantic couple, and it's like, okay, if they're gonna do that, I'm gonna choose to not see them as like related, because I don't know. I've been aware of ships like that in the past that you that you can't really justify. But you can at least kind of pretend that's not what's going on for Kinger. I think I'm gonna just do like one more. Yeah, I like The backgrounds are very relaxing to draw. So if people are shipping Kinger and Kane, I'm gonna choose to believe that Scratch is Kinger's dad, just so I can have some sanity, some peace of mind. Which is a Chicago song, I believe. I love that song, I think, from what I remember. Oh, are those steps? I don't remember that being steps, but I guess that makes sense. I didn't like, cause there's like always people on this street, so I guess that were. There's like always people here. I have a theory is the other blue AI is Bubble or Pomni. I love the idea that the blue AI is Pomni. That would be so cool, cause like, I'm gonna be honest, she's so boring. I don't like her. But yeah, if she was an AI, I would take back everything bad I've ever said about Pomni. But if she's not, then everything still stands. Like... But yeah, I think the blue AI is Bubble, because it's like, it really fucking hates Kane. Like... I think the blue AI would have some justification there. However, I like more the idea that Kane is like both the red AI and the blue AI. I think I would prefer that. But with a name like Kane, it's always gonna like draw comparisons to the other brother kind of thing. So that kind of like flies in the face of what I would prefer, but it's alright. Am I gonna draw these benches? I don't know. I'll like sketch them in vaguely. Maybe that'll be fine. I can't even tell what they look like from this drawing. Sorry, from this photograph. I can probably find a better reference. But I'm not going to. Looks like there's a handle there. Sadly, my memory doesn't carry me through everything. Looks like that like one sheet of metal that's like folded over. Anyway, let's do the tree. Bum, bum, bum. You thinking about the Amazing Digital Circus Gang real name? I mean, it could be anything, really. I like the name Pomni. Maybe she should keep it. Like, she gets out, and it's like a street name. I don't think they're getting out, though, obviously. I like that joke about, Finger saying, didn't you understand that subtext? It was basically spelled out for you, or something like that. That was funny. Now, that is a joke about the audience, but that was a funny one, so it doesn't count. We know, yeah, Kinga's real name is like Grant or something? I don't quite remember. It begins with a G, and there's an A and an N in it. Here's my theory. I don't think anyone has said this, but here's my theory. I think they need their names to like reprogram themselves or something like that. So maybe like not knowing their names is like related to how they can make their lives like a more livable. I think the name thing is what was barely alluded to in like, so Kane's VA said something about no one's gonna guess the ending because the implications were barely alluded to or something like that. I think it's the name thing because that's barely been talked about, but it's like a very odd and specific thing to have in the story. You can quote me on that. It's gonna be about the names. My theory is Jacksville's name is Jax or Sid. Yeah, Kane for creative AI probably isn't the most creative person in the world, so it could be. Is there any like, why call him Kinger though? Unless Kinger decided to call himself Kinger because he looked like a king. That's probably what happened, to be honest. Never mind. Dun, dun, dun. I would love if Pomni was an AI. That would instantly make her interesting to me. little creature yelling. That's pretty funny. Let's do the light post. I can add circles in perspective. Mirror. Okay. Something like that. Kinger age. Ooh. He must have been at least 30 maybe in the 90s. So, and there's no confirmation about what time they're in now. Select, but YouTube exists, but that doesn't really give you much to go on. They don't tend to reference things much. Just at the bottom of this. Ooh, let's use a symmetrical ruler real quick. Is it better? Nope. To 40, yeah. I believe in the Soma theory that they're just scans. They're not like people. Well, they are people, but they're not like attached to anything. Select overlapping vectors. Kinger. I love Queenie. I love Kinger. I love Kane. I don't like Jax, but I guess he's kind of interesting, so he can stay. I like the corn thing. It's just, well, I don't know. Maybe it's just a pointless gag, but, you know, if it becomes interesting, that'll be fun. Let's delete that. Put it back in here. I would like the digital circus. I wouldn't have complained about it. I mean, in a story, you have to have everyone complain about their circumstances, but if I joined the digital circus, I would be Kane's best friend. I would be happy with this arrangement. Whoops. Okay. Why is this not? Come on! Jesus. There we go. Alright, looks good to me. There's a tree behind there. I'll do another tree in the back. Maybe a couple trees. For flavor. There's a big tree that comes behind the fence as well. You can't see that anyway, so just never mind. Let's go over here. It's like behind the fence that way. Found these young Jaxes. I think they said Jax was the youngest there in that one episode where they just info dumped everything instead of like have a okay, I do have some problems with the Amazing Digital Circus. But I try not. I try to... Everyone wants to be nice to the Amazing Digital Circus. They want to act like it's perfect because they... because they hate Vizzy Pop and they want Goose to like have a good show to like prove that Vizzy Pop is like bad at writing or something, but like they can both just be not great at writing. Like that's also an option. You don't have to be mean about it though. I was watching some stuff about the Kitten Sneeze thingy-ma-diggy, and I heard that some indie animators were like threatening to blacklist people for coming out against Kitten Sneeze, and that really fucking bad. God, blacklisting like hopefuls, like you're not even getting into the professional industry, you just want to get into the online industry, and it's like, oh, you're not allowed to do that because you criticize someone who was already popular and therefore you're a bad person, which kind of sucks, but that unfortunately happens. That's what it's also like the way she apologized or didn't apologize. I'm not entirely sure that people are upset with. Oh, I got a... No, it's okay. I thought I got a notification, but it was just a Discord room that I have. Cut this off at the top so I don't overdraw this button. And make sure I like the composition first though. Bum, bum, bum. What's the doodle? I don't know what's going on here. I had the close gap on really low from a different thing. Just put like a random color in for a minute. What's that? I need to find the back of this. Oops. That's why it looked funny. Wait. The legs have to be somewhere. I haven't applied for anything, but I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm like a vocal critic, but like I've had opinions of things in the past, mostly Hulu-verse content. So I'm like, maybe I'm blacklisted. Like, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. There we go. Let's put the button in front. Really unfortunate that like some of the more interesting things to say are criticisms. Because it's just not very interesting to say, oh, this is a really good show. That's about it. Do a lighter color. Just have the background disappear and move back into the forest. A little dust on my screen, that's kind of annoying. I can't tell what I think one of these is a lamppost. I don't know which one. They all kind of look like trees. For one of them. Oh my gosh, things get so small so quickly. This one because I just put one more tree behind it. That'll be good. Sort of gives the effect of street. To put the fence in a folder. I wish there was more digital circus. Like, you could theoretically do the Imagine Jill circus forever, and I know Goose didn't want to, but she could. If she wanted to, but she doesn't. Come on, Goose. I like money. Wrong button. Wrong button. Come on. That's wrong. Button's wrong. Come on. There you go. One of those fence posts. Ah, wrong one. This is a nice scene though. Nice perspective in a small photograph. It's not very used. But whatever it is, I don't know. Stealing. Okay, I'll take this one. I'm gonna merge this down because I want to save some processing power for when I have to time all of this out. It's gonna be ridiculous. this is like behind the stairs or... Yeah, I think it's behind the stairs. I can't quite tell. Or... not very low image quality. It would make more sense if it was in front. Like a little gate post. A small one. Far enough out that it hides the rest of the fence. See some of these around. This perspective will look like how a person. I wasn't the best at keeping this consistent, apparently. Ah. I thought I was drawing straight lines. Okay. My hand-drawn lines look straight and my straight lines look hand. And then I think there's one at the bottom as well. Use the lighter color on the edge. Don't know why I did that. It's fine. I'll draw some in a minute. I just gotta finish this. Let's do the floor. Oh, let's do the house real quick as well. It's actually public housing that you can live in if the government lets you. I think they let artists stay in them sometimes if they have a reason. I'm just gonna do like a row of windows and then do like a row of columns, and hopefully that looks good enough. This will be the balcony. Oh, I'll make the windows a little narrower than the I want the windows to look narrow. Not too long. Not too wide, I mean. Not amazing at this. Alright. How about make the eraser smaller? Oops. Eraser function. Top. I'm holding control to get these straight lines. I can barely see here. I need like the bottom of the. Alright, then I'll do the pillars. Yeah, it looks like the pillars still go into the walkway thing. But it's a little narrow, so maybe I'll just make the walkway a little wider. I don't think I recessed the windows enough. It's sort of a suggestion. There we go. Perfect. That's the front. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Let's fill that line. Not supposed to be the most accurate drawing in the world. The windows quickly. That's a window. previous background. That way you can kind of see it's the same building. And the top of the roof. These are really big buildings. Yep. And for that at the bottom. And then put in some brown colors. And sky color. It's very simple little background. There you go. And more grass colors behind the fence. So everything is hidden away. And the trees need to be green as well. Just been kind of letting them chill out. I really like green and pink as a color combination. I'm gonna do a more neutral gray to sort of lead it out of the photo or something like that. It's a sky tree. gonna save. Holy shit. Clip Studio was not happy about that. Where's... Doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel bad. So that's alright. Oh, so weird. Stain on my desk. Where did that come from? Oh. I was using a glue gun today for the first time since probably preschool, and it's very messy and hard to control. Even as an adult, I had a really simple, cheap one though, so maybe the more expensive ones are more robust. But it looks so pickable as well. Like all the jewels of like plastic glue. They just look so. I just want to pick them, but I know I shouldn't. It's a very ad hoc puppet. This puppet's gonna be really heavy when all the glue's on it. It's gonna be really annoying. Hopefully recording sessions won't be too long. Alright, I can always do it in my left hand, maybe. My left hand isn't very dexterous though. Oh, the bottom fell off. I'll have to fix that later. I'm opening and closing the puppet while it saves. Oh, it saved. Nice. Here it is. Alright. I have to draw the little men now. I thought that would take longer. Procrastinating. Gotta put the puppet down now. Stop playing with it. It's not my toy. 2 AM. Wait a minute. How long have I been streaming? That's weird. I thought I'd only done like half an hour, but did this take an hour? I'm so confused. I have been streaming an hour. That's crazy. Put that back there. So that's a really odd placement, but that is what it looks like in the photograph. Really hard to see what's going on in these pixels. Oh, wait. Does it go below the stair? Like there? But it's... sorry, don't know what I'm doing. That maybe? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Oh, maybe it was a, reflection because the water is... I don't know what's going on. And I lost my ruler! Where are you? There you go. That makes more sense now. I did my best with 5 pixels of photograph. Putting way too much effort into this. It's a problem. Remember when Verlicify, like, made Nintendo stop letting people have star trees on their island? Wow. The power that one asshole has. I used to be a Felicify fan when I was a kid. He was like my favorite YouTuber. And then he started that whole rant thing against the community. And I was like, bruh, there's still time to apologize. And then he blocked me. Oh well. And I still believe it. I still believe there's time for him to apologize, but it's like a sunk cost fallacy, right? He's lost everything to this obsession with being, I guess, right in a sense, because like technically he was right about, you know, popular Pokemon players like genning Pokemon, like it's kind of an open secret, but he kind of like made it not a secret and also was just kind of an asshole about it, and everyone was like, we're just gonna gonna hate you. Which, you know, deserved. Poor guy, though. I do feel bad. But then, he did this to himself. I didn't know he was a furry, though, when I was a kid. I'm playing with that too much. Why is that all pixelated? That's kind of weird. How did that happen? Oh well. Alright, so they come out behind the fence. So the fence is kind of important. I will merge everything down when... I'll make a copy of the file and then merge everything down when I need to. Let's mark this. And then this is all the background, I believe. I don't need any of this. What's this? That's gonna be the little man. That'll be the little men running around. Alright, just draw some men. So they come out here, I think. They're like running. It'd be kind of small here. I wanted Vox on the floor at one point, just like laughing. Check chat. Not the most riveting stream, I understand. I need to check the script to see how much time I have. Because if I don't have much time, I have to change plans. So down, they have a little chat. They walk up to the thingy. Flames, and he does the tap dance, and they go into the church. If you don't, and they have a chat in the queues for 10 pages. Oh, there's kind of an important thing. I'll draw that later. I'll draw it now. It's gonna have to be drawn eventually. Alright, scene 6. I need Alistair to finger Vox for a minute. Let's see, what can I use? Thinking. Vox pain. Let's draw on top, actually, and then we'll erase what we need to. Actually, I'll keep that. Maybe just a hand. That comes out. Little gay hand. Wow, it's actually a big gay hand. Apparently it looks like a hand. Select those away from the thumb. There we go. I don't know if I've been drawing the inner part of his hand. I thought it would have been fun if humans had 4 fingers and demons had 3 fingers, but I guess not. I guess they didn't want to like change their styles for the uniforms. Review. That's good. Master like hooks him really hard and he's like, stop. Stop it. They both push boundaries, I think. This one. But I'll modify it a bit. First I'll put his human mouth in, so it's not, so it's a little more like it's a step back in time. It's all this black stuff. Just like the corners of the mouth, I think. So it will make him a little angry. But he has to look down a little bit to see Vox. And this whole hand needs to go. Look at that beautiful Vox hand being completely hidden. It's like that VHX artist who like put so much work into like the DreamWorks dragon movie, but the dragon was obscured with a bunch of like stuff, smoke and dirt. much I can do with the space given. Oh, I can put the fun behind it. There you go. And then do his normal human teeth. That'll make his demon teeth stand out a little bit. Which was just an accident, by the way, but it kind of worked out. And then pinkify him. And then fix this real quick. Take out everything I don't need. And a new eyebrow too. This is why I should read the script. I wrote them, so like I think, oh yeah, I'll remember everything that happened. No, the opposite is true. I remember less than other people, and they'll like repeat my jokes to me, and I'll be like, that sounds like something I would write, and then they'd be like, you did write this. And that's my blue from the recipe. That is not working. Just in case, you never know. I think I'll erase the tip of his finger. Oops. Yeah, okay. It's close enough. Okay, that's done. Fun. Eyebrow. Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, I didn't merge the other stuff, that's fine. Cute. Alright, back to this. Alright, and the script. Oh, so scary. Stop fingering. laughing. Okay, it was a little funny. And then they start like walking together. I'll do the running as well. So like Alistair runs. And he gets to this side. He's like he runs in. And he stops here. I'm doing the colors in reverse, but I'll figure it out. He stops here. Vox collapses in. He's laughing. Alistair's like, it's not funny. Vox is like, eh. He keeps laughing. Alistair's like, okay. It was a little funny. And then they start walking along. Where's the background? Real quick, I need to mark the horizon line. With my ruler. With my ruler. With my ruler. Ruler, where are you? Oh, where is this bitch? He's gone. The ruler's gone. Oh, it's in this one. Well, it should be. Okay, maybe it's not. It's in this one. There he is. I just need to mark the horizon line so that I can keep the relative proportions the same. Annoying. Okay, they're like right on the horizon. That'll be very easy then. Just make sure Alice's head hits the horizon line in every frame. I think that's how it works. I don't remember. Okay, so it's walking around. And they're like chatting. He's like, is that a reservation video? I'm about to kill a bitch. He's like dejected. The box is a little taller than him. He's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. I kind of wanted him to have his arms up in the next frame, so I won't overdo it. Yeah, don't worry about it. He's lying back a little, strutting a bit, maybe. I think Alistair's the one that's kind of done with life, and Fox is feeling himself. Then we have the front bit. Sort of have a conversation here. Fox is here. Kind of drawing over the other frames, but it's fine, probably. This is sort of talking back. Maybe he can like still be a little lax. He'd be like, no, you've got this. in the final frame, like Fox runs off. And Alistair's just like watching him. And it just turns to the other direction. Let's see if that looks good. Fox runs off. Now Sarah has to like watch him make a fool of himself off screen. There's like flashes with blue light. There you go, perfect. Actually, I might use that. Sparkly electricity. Alright, let's draw these little guys. I think I should take a little break before I draw them in. I'll save. And it'll be like a little gauntlet to draw them all across. Then I'll just make plans for the cafe part. And then what time is it? It's only 2:30. So I'll work on a commission because I haven't worked on it for a long time. But I do want to take a little break to clean my room a bit before bed, because if I wait till the end of the stream I'll be too tired and then I'll probably just fall asleep on all of the paper and scissors on my bed. So I gotta do that. I made a little short earlier about making the prototype of the box puppet. I got a comment on the post. What was that? This is better than the show. Oh no! I mean, nah, I'm kidding. The shows, they do their best with what they have. Which is what I do, but mine's not really a big deal. It's like it's fine. Saving. Okay, I'll play a game of Zoo Boom while my file saves. I do like my Zoo Boom. Interesting circumstances. lose. Damn. I was hedging my bets. Yay! Okay, I'm still gonna lose, unfortunately. Aw, man. That was close. Sometimes the tiles don't fall in the right places. Okay, no one's in stream anyway, so I don't... wonder why YouTube's not showing this one. Sometimes it shows them, sometimes it doesn't. It's like kind of random. I think the Patreon's a good price, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't mind paying $7 a month for what we make. Check my Twitter. I've been trying to push shorts a bit this week, despite having so much to do. Do I pull the two-parter card for this episode? Oof. I don't know. 'Cause this is the end of part 1. I'll think about it. I'll ask Apollo how long the episode is, and if it's 20 minutes, I'll probably do like a part 1 and a part 2. But it'll just be that there's like 2 Sin episodes next month or something. Just so that we have something up. Or I'll ask chat if it's okay if it's like a 2 weeks late or something. The other one's gonna be easy. It's well, it might have one animated section, but other than that, it's gonna be totally easy peasies. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Let me draw my little mouse real quick. Taking a little break. BMB. Little break. I look like a dog. I'm a mouse, I swear. I'll give myself like little feet. Like I'm a tiny thing. Move to the big head. Got clean. My room. This sounds like something like a 10-year-old would do. But unfortunately, the room still gets messy. Far into adulthood. Kind of. Let's see what's going on. You see, I procrastinate drawing these little guys as much as possible. Check the Patreon, why not? See how bad or good it is after the last episode. I get a little annoyed because we get back to where we were and then we just lose a bunch of patrons again, and then we post a new video and then we get back to where we were and then we lose a bunch of patrons again. It's very disheartening at the moment. Why does it say up 40? That's weird. Maybe because I think we lost a couple like high paying members, and it's made the average stay the same despite technically growing, I think. It's hard to tell. See, it looks like we only gained 10. So why is it saying we gained 40? That's weird. Yeah, we definitely only gained 10. I don't know why it's saying we gained 40. Can I not do math? Maybe Patreon can't do math. With downgrades as well. But, we did great for 6 months though. Okay, we did gain a little bit. That's good, that's good. We're finally gaining a little. That's good. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Nice little bump. Most people join the normal tier, which is perfectly understandable. Oh, we lost. Oh my gosh. We lost 4 of our highest spenders. That makes sense for why we don't seem to be growing our revenue. But it's fine. I should probably put those tiers up anyway for the future, so we don't get too many. Alistair sugar daddies and 3 Vox sugar daddies. I should make Fox be like, why don't I have as many sugar daddies as you? And then get really offended. And be like, listen. I can be a sugar daddy. I can be a better sugar daddy than Alistair's fucking broke. How is he supposed to be sugar daddy? Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. Alistair has more sugar daddies because he's broke. Broke ass. Little bitch. Tilted really liked that he got to call Vox a bitch in the last episode. He's like, I love this script. My thumb kind of hurts. From the puppet, I'm sure. Gonna rest that a second. Every time I look at the puppet, I want to touch it. It hurts me. Owie. It's probably an opportunity here. There we go. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna defeat this level. Sorry, I will work in a second. How do I win? That's the question. You come from the top. Oh my god. This is my last chance. Damn it! I didn't get the right hooks in the ultra special. Oh well, never mind. Turn that off. This phone hates turning off. It loves to stay on for some reason. Ah! I'll take a drink of water. I didn't play with the puppet again. I need to stop. Okay. Back to super serious stuff. I have better things to do. Alright, let's draw all the Alistairs and then we'll draw all the Voxes. Maybe that will be a good way to do it. Okay, so Alistair runs it. It's really hard to draw this small, but you know, we'll make do. He kind of has Lucifer's hair, but it's like the other way around. But I draw it flipping up sometimes to add a little motion to his design. I do have a turnaround for Alistair. Don't tell Vivzy Pop. I'm kidding. Not an official thing at all. It's a little better. I don't like it like all the way up. They all have big ass feet. They have big cankles. Whatever a cankle is. Stop to berate Fox. That's very important to him. Maybe his arms can be crossed. I'm not sure. Maybe he's like got his arms out, kind of like he's frazzled. Gotta move this to nowhere. There were a bunch of blue skies for Radio Static over the weekend. That's probably where everyone is. He's like, Vox, there's a cockroach in the kitchen. He's like screaming. Look at, make Vox take care of it. He would. Maybe it's like a joke, like, so Alistair was cooking in the kitchen, and then Vox is, like, in the house, and then Alistair's like, Vox, there's a giant bug in the kitchen, and then Fox comes in and it's like, oh, it's Valentina. It's just like, squash it. He's like, I can't, it's my business partner. And so I was like, what? He's like, why are you mad? You said no. I think it was mentioned recently that couple people like Alistair being like, well, I don't want you, but no one else can have you either. Terrible little thing. He's just a menace. Absolute menace. Let's draw a box in for funsies. I think this one needs to be smaller. Yeah, that looks better. And then his puppy on the floor. Nose, lip, mouth, end of the lip, chin, and back up. I think Alistair takes Vincent for granted. I kind of like those Your Name CEO Vics, but with Vox. I think someone should do one of those, but like in a funny way. Where it's like the secretary thinks it's gonna be like a really, oh, maybe Valentino's the secretary and Valentino thinks it's gonna be like a really like a hot like date your boss situation, and then Vincent is just like the most vile and I don't want to say ignorant, but like, yeah, ignorant, but also like obnoxious. That's the word I was looking for. And I don't know, would Valentino put up with that? I'm not sure. then you'd get Alistair, who's like also obnoxious. I feel like Alistair would be the sugar daddy to, maybe that's what the issue is. So like Val tries to be Vincent's like sugar baby, but like Vincent is already the sugar baby to someone else who's kind of a rich radio guy from back when money was a little easier to come by. So Valentino has to settle for being friends, which he doesn't mind, of course. And then Valentino starts his pimping business, and it's all fine. I guess Angel Dust exists at the same time. I don't know. Just throw them all in the human world together. They'll figure it out. I think I want his knees to be up higher. Kind of like he's panting. He fell over. There you go. So he's just on the floor, I think, while Alistair is like freaking out. isn't here since he's a little further away. I can. Okay, I'm gonna draw the large ones and just scale them down for the medium ones. So I guess the both of us are having a late night, huh? Yeah, after I've drawn this, I was gonna get off stream and draw a commission, but if you're here, I'll draw the commission on stream. We can keep chatting if you're still here when I get to the commission. 3 a.m. for me. Red is Vincent in this particular frame. I just got out of work. You're in the car. Do you want to get on Discord? I don't want to, like, feed you to the public. But if it's easier for you to chat on Discord. They left me alone without help all day again. Jesus Christ. Have you been looking for work? Or have you just been, like, telling yourself that you'll look for work and then you don't? Which is, you know, I've been there. I only quit one of my jobs because they tried to fire me and framed me for the manager's theft. So I'm like that frog in the pot with the pot gets hotter and hotter and hotter, but I still don't jump out because I'm lobotomized. That's my life. And then the other job I had to quit because I didn't have like any wrist strength and I couldn't work, so I wasn't making any money and my bank account was draining, and I was like, well, my brother just moved back to America and he left my mom's house, so my mom probably has like a room free, and so I was sort of forced by my wrist issues to quit that job. And I was too nice about it because they did start my wrist issues. I was too nice. I should have complained more. Like, they broke my wrist and then I left. Maybe they'll be more careful about that in the future then, maybe. I see you haven't responded. Either you're typing a really long excuse for why you haven't been looking for new work, or you've ran off to escape accountability for your own life. I love you, Fluffy. Need some more room for his eyeballs. I guess you ran off. I'm standing right here, you know. Oh, my fingers are getting a little bruised, but it's kind of my fault. Ow. They actually do kind of hurt. I'll rest them for a minute. I'll do this whole background in like half an hour. Sorry, Fluffy. Come on. But you're right. I've got a misplaced sense of loyalty to them, if only because I know they need me more than I need them. They don't need you. They can shut their store down. And then they'll finally get some new employees in. How about this? How about you just refuse to work until they hire more people? And then when they realize that they have no one to replace you, they'll hire more people. Strike. I wonder if you... Can you strike? Maybe? And get... You'd have to, like, look up the local striking laws. Maybe you have to be in a union. Maybe stand outside of Subway with a picket sign. No work alone. Maybe like ask customers who come in to complain about one person working at the till to like tank their star rating. Just be like, hey, if you can do me a solid, could you like rate this establishment 1 star? And specifically mention the lack of help. I can quiet quit. I did just work a whole bunch of extra hours because I had no time to do side work during business hours. Do they let you do overtime like that though? Because my work was secretly like letting us work overtime, but then they were like removing those hours from our pay slips. So they didn't actually pay us. They went into the system and they would just mark it as like a mistake or like a whatever, and then they take it off. And I only knew this because I saw them doing it one day. I went into the office for some reason and I saw them like turning all of the overworked hours back down. Either way, I'm wasting a lot of electricity and lights and equipment. Yeah, but I'd say fuck it. I'd just leave it. They'd be like, I didn't have time, so go fuck yourself. That's what I'd do. And then I'd dare them to fire me. You should try to get fired, and then they'd have to give you severance, and then they have to pay you to look for a new job for like a month or 2. I'm not sure how long it is. They have to pay your unemployment. I don't know if that's every state, but that was how it was in Mississippi. If you fire someone, you have to literally pay them for like an extra month or 2 or something like that. So yeah, get fired. That's my advice. Gonna eat at the bottom line. It's funny, my last workplace lost like a bonus from the management because the lights were left on too long. Which is really actually evil. Because McDonald's, well, every company like sets unrealistic targets to justify not raising wages and things like that. Like all targets are completely fake. Like they don't really exist. They're just excuses for abuses. And like realistically, the top folk, they're earning so much money off of the exploitation of the rent and stuff that they probably don't care about a couple bucks in lighting, really. I've almost thought about leaving the freezer light on. You should. That's the perfect thing to like build up your non-compliance. You should go and leave that light on the next time and see if they say anything. And then you could be like, huh. And do it again. Oh gee. sorry, I was just so stressed from having to do everything myself that I must have just left it on. I hate Vincent. Look at his face. I hate him. I would eat him if I was Alistair. I wouldn't hesitate. 100%. I haven't been drawing one of his like thingies is like electrical shape. I haven't been doing that. Oh well. I haven't been doing the stripes in his hair either, but it's fine. It's not really important. You make very good points, and I'm sorry I haven't taken your advice by now. I don't remember what my advice is. It leaves my mouth, but it doesn't register in my brain. The problem is your autism. Like you wanna be a good person and like make all the gold stars in your workplace, but they don't care. They're just abusing you and they're just using you. And that's all it is. It's really easy to abuse autistic people in workplaces. I think partially is like we don't recognize the abuse as easily. Like it's easy to imagine that these things exist for logical reasons, but they don't. Or things are the way they are for like the reasons they're telling us they are, but they're not. They're lying to you. And they lie to you because you're a good person who will just accept it. And you know, the people they make managers are the people that can lie to you with a smile on their face. Stupid fucking bow tie. Jesus Christ. I have to kill this man. Oh, I gotta draw his whole body. I'll draw the whole body in when I need to. No point making more work for myself. It's not gonna fit in this frame anyway. Just want to make sure the shoulder is back a bit. Very nice background, by the way. Thank you. I just traced it from a photograph. It's fine. I did put the perspective roller in by myself. Hi, Emily's. Oh my gosh, it has been a while. Jesus Christ. I can catch a stream. I did see a bit from the other streams you did. This is looking so good. Thank you. For a second, for me, it looked like you rendered it in Blender. I would love to use Blender, especially for my own project in the future. I'm a bit of a efficiency freak. So I wanna use Blender so I can like remake backgrounds really easily, especially because at the moment it seems like it's gonna be gonna have like one central location, it seems, perhaps, maybe? We'll see. I don't want to be too ambitious. On Twitter they were like, look how twinky he is. But then you have to like compare him to Alistair, who is like half the size that he is already. I love these characters, they have so many fucking problems. It's so fun. I wish I could make you say like a fox pop-up set pieces with it. I could see you making like fox pop-up set pieces with it. You mean like like paper craft or stop motion or something? Because I was thinking of like rendering the background shapes and then just like have them be like hand painted as like a texture. That was my first idea. Hop up set pieces. Time to do another Vox hand today. Let's do that. Make them subtly bigger a lot. They're huge. Paper standees in a 3D environment. I wouldn't mind like a gosh, doesn't like the Gumball series do like a 3D in the Candy Kingdom? It's like a 3D like a stop motion maybe thing, I think. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. It's not Gumball, it's Cuphead, that's what I meant. It's like I love the Cuphead cartoon. I know it must have been so fucking expensive. And then it just came out on Netflix and died immediately because Netflix hates animation. So that sucked. But it was an amazing show. Like, everyone in the animation community really slept on like Netflix as a whole, which is kind of weird because like almost all of the best animations of like this decade have come out on Netflix. Yeah, new correction layer. Then you have Amazon, which has all of like the best cartoon. Well, it has some of the best cartoons. Like Inside Job was also Netflix, I believe. But Netflix like fucking canceled everything. They never like, what's the word? Promoted anything. And then they just canceled everything. So like, fuck Netflix, but also like, if people like had more interest in like the things that were already there, maybe things could have been different. Netflix also had Final Space, which everyone chipped in. I think they did a Kickstarter to finish the series or something, even though I didn't like Final Space. Was it Final Space? Was that the name of it? Let me think. Final Space sounds right, but also I don't know, like that name just doesn't feel correct to me. Cuphead style is more associated drawings superimposed over dioramas. Yeah, in Cuphead, the dragon's area and some other backgrounds were creating stop motion. Inside Job was good too. It deserved to have its 3rd season. Netflix really fucked over everyone when it decided animation wasn't working for some reason. Netflix makes plenty. You know what? I've always thought that there should be some sort of like Netflix thing, but for indie animations. And I thought Glitch was gonna put that together one day. But we'll see. Because, what is that? That Dropout. Dropout started, like, saying they were gonna do animations with their budget as well. Don't know if they like have anything like ready, or if it's just gonna be like more D&D stuff. But it would be nice. Netflix has too many reality game shows. I love reality game shows. They have too many reality game shows. I think reality game shows are like really easy and cheap to film. There's also like a million Korean K-dramas. And I know that because my mom and my aunt watch them religiously. So many K-pop K-dramas. And they're all kind of the same. So I guess they're easy to write. It's like a million Grey's Anatomies. And they just love them. They all have like a really simple, funny premise. And then they just build off of that for the rest of the season. And like half the time they're like dead. I think Grim Reapers are like a big mythical like thing in Korea. So a lot of K-dramas are about Grim Reapers. Some of them are funny, some of them are just romances. There's a couple like sci-fi fantasy ones. Well, not sci-fi, just like fantasy. And because there's so many like protected old places, they have a lot of historical dramas too, because they have a lot of those old temples so they can film them. They make sci-fi original movies. Is that a reference to one of those old TV channels? I miss when the History Channel had history and it wasn't just like crap to make America dumb. It wouldn't be so bad if the people who fell for really dumb false sciences didn't act like they were better than you for being so stupid. Gosh, really fucking annoying. I fell for this very simple propaganda. You are a sheep person. That's my mom. It's fine, I prefer her watching K-dramas. Thank God she doesn't have cable anymore. I want his shoulder to slope actually. It's kind of like a lot of new Star Treks, but none of them like know what Star Trek is supposed to be. Everyone loved Lower Decks though, which felt pretty good. It was like a comedy Star Trek, but they had a lot of references and stuff. Which references are like the lowest form of humor. You have to be like really careful with them, because they're the funniest, but also like it's like a double-edged sword. Like for people who get it, it's like the funniest thing in the world. For people who don't get it, you like kind of waste that joke for them. So you gotta be really careful with it. Referential humor. That's the anatomy of a joke. Sometimes you just can't help it though. The reference is too funny. A lot of topical stuff will lean into references because they don't have to exist beyond the next day. Like Saturday Night Live, most things like that. And also we don't have a monoculture anymore, so it's like harder to make references because everyone has a different YouTube feed these days. Yeah, that looks much better. He looks much more relaxed. Let's fill him in. There's a blue around here somewhere. Grab that guy. I got a comment today that was like, I thought I would like hate all of the innuendos in the episode, but it was like okay, and it was good. I was like, my innuendos were so good that someone like didn't hate them. Who usually hates them, so that's good. I don't force the innuendos in my work. They come when they want to come. I'm gonna make the line art thicker. I had to think really hard about where that was. Every time I draw Vox, I'd be like, yeah, I get the Korean headcanons. His eyes do be kinda. And his face, like, cheekbones, also are giving Korean. He would love K-dramas. He would. He probably watches them all the time. And then steals their plots. Because he feels like no one would realize it. That he's stealing stuff from Korea. Like, how are they gonna know? They're not gonna know. How are they gonna know? Alistair knows. Alistair knows that if it's too good, someone else did it.